Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel and Happy New Year I think. I don't think I've actually posted a single video this year and that's because I have been in meltdown. So basically like I started the new year okay, like the first couple of days were fine and then I caught a cold and then I lost my sense of taste for a couple of days and like was really struggling to breathe. So did a COVID test, turns out it was negative, but for a little while there I was like kind of convinced I had it. I was feeling really unwell and you can probably hear my voice, I still have a little bit of like the cold. Yeah, it's just been a bit of a wild start to the year, especially with lockdown and everything. It makes work really uncertain too. And I started vlogging twice actually. And both times the vlog just sizzled out into nothing. So I was just feeling so crap and couldn't keep up with it. So yeah, that's why I've been kind of radio silent on here. I've been a little bit more active on Instagram because I mean Instagram is like my main income, so I can't really not. Also it's a lot easier to like take a couple pictures and talk on stories and stuff there, whereas YouTube I feel like is a bit more serious, sat down kind of stuff. So it's just a bit more difficult when you're feeling crap to like find the time to sit down and do a YouTube video. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a more light-hearted video. I feel like some of my videos by the end of last year got really like serious and I was like taking myself really seriously, like constantly sitting down with the lights, like proper sit down serious videos. And I'm just feeling a little bit like it was like sucking the life out of my channel, so I want to mix it up a little bit more again, do a bit more casual ones as well and a bit more like sit down ones as well. Obviously this is like a sat down video, you know what I mean, like proper lights, like full setup. I'll do those sometimes, but I feel like I just need a little bit more casual in my life, to be honest. So today I'm gonna get ready because I do actually have to film a haul today. So I'm gonna get ready for that and I'm gonna answer some assumptions that you guys sent me on Instagram while I do it. Because I always feel like I don't know what to talk about when I'm doing my makeup, so I thought it would be a nice way to have something to talk about while I'm doing my makeup. I always feel like whenever I've been off of camera, even if it's just for like a week, when I come back, I just don't know how to speak to a camera anymore. I don't know what to do with my life. And it's really awkward and you can tell. Hi Winter, what are you doing? I'm gonna list all of the products in the description box in the order that I use them, and then I don't really need to like try and talk you through them as I film, because I feel like it really interrupts the flow when I'm talking about other things to do it that way. Also, if you're a makeup artist, forgive me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Please don't be offended. Okay, shall we go into the assumptions now? I said give me juicy assumptions. You guys were really vanilla still though, but there are a few juicier ones I think. Let's have a look. Let's start at the beginning. So you like vanilla lattes. I'm more of a caramel kind of girl, to be honest. I currently have because I make lattes at home with those, like, you know, like the powdered ones that you can buy in the shops. I usually have those at home, and currently I'm actually using toffee syrup, which is not as nice as the caramel one that I used to have, but I refuse to throw the bottle away. So that was a very vanilla question, if you can excuse the pun. More like easy ones that we can get done. You're 23, I am, not for much longer. I'm going to be 24 next month and I can't cope with that fact. Actually, fun fact, when I turned 20, I had a full like meltdown about it, because I feel like we're always taught when we're young that our teens will be the best years of our lives. High school will be the best time of your life, blah blah blah. So when I turned, or in uni as well, like so many people are like, oh yeah, university is the best days of your life. So when I turned 20, I was like, oh my god, I'm done, it's over. And like now I can recognize that this was ridiculous because 20 is so young, but at the time it felt like a really, really big thing, and it felt really, really scary to me. But I'm a bit over that now. I must say birthdays and getting older still kind of scares me. But yeah, that's just a bit of an internal issue that I need to cope with myself. Somebody said, and by somebody I mean Philip, your baba is the cutest baba. Are you the cutest baba? Why are you sniffing me, baba? Are you the cutest baba? Can you look at the camera? My baba is scientifically and categorically the cutest baba. He is won by both electoral vote and the popular vote, and the obviously he is vote, so you are the cutest baba. Go on then, you can go. I have brown hair. This is my natural hair color. I don't remember the last time I dyed it. Actually, the last time I dyed it I think was in my 3rd year of uni, so that would be 3 years ago now. Winter wants to play now. Look at this raggedy old toy. He gets new toys like weekly nearly, and he always wants to play with this raggedy old one. I'm very rich. No. I'm rich and dumb. Thank you. Love that for me, but it's incorrect. I'm confident in everyday life. No, this one Winter. You're so needy. He never wants to play with me, and then as soon as I start filming, he's like, it's playtime. Let's go. He's a little monster. I would say that I'm probably roughly as confident in real life as I show online, I would say, because I try really hard to be open when I'm feeling insecure about things, or if I'm feeling confident, whether I try really hard to make my like online version of these things, I guess, as close to real life as possible. But I'm definitely, in terms of like my body and who I am, I would say I'm a little bit more confident online, just because I hate confrontation, and online I guess you can kind of avoid confrontation to a degree, because like you can put your phone away, or like you can just not open a nasty message or whatever. But if there is an argument going on in real life, I will definitely like engage more, whereas online I will just be like, I'm not doing this, bye. Okay, this one is juicy and fun. Okay, so me and Shannon are fake friends. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you will have missed out on the Shannon saga, because basically what happened was, Shannon and I'm going to put Shannon's profile on the screen so you know who I'm talking about. Shannon and I, it's the wrong brush. Shannon and I met a couple years ago at a lounge event, and we kind of hit it off immediately. We got on really well, and then we were like following each other online, obviously, like commenting on each other's pictures and stuff, and would like share each other naturally as it came up. Winter has just stolen my brush cleaner, so we were just kind of like engaging with each other as came naturally. And then one day somebody messaged Shannon and basically was like, why do you and Becky pretend to be friends when you're obviously not? And Shannon was like, what? So Shannon like shared this, and obviously she like shared it anonymously, and that's how it became a thing that Shannon and I are the best of fake friends. We're not fake friends, just in case that's not clear enough by my sarcasm, but that seems to be what some people think. I think it's because a lot of people in this industry do kind of like make friends for the sake of like exposure and stuff, and I think because Shannon and I are such good friends, we end up like sharing each other a lot and like hyping each other up a lot. So some people just can't really like believe that two people online, met online kind of thing could like each other that much, I guess. So yeah, not fake friends. The friendship is very much real. The internet just seems to think that it's fake. And I am very excited for this COVID to go away and Shannon to be allowed out of shielding so that we can go on a double date. And yeah, that's basically all there is to say to that. We're not fake friends, just the internet seems to think that we are. One that I got was, you're a fake vegan. Not a fake vegan, because I'm just not vegan. I'm a vegetarian. I have been for almost 3 years, I think. While we are on the topic of me being a fake vegan, apparently, I did do something not very vegetarian-y recently that was very bad. So recently, not recently, it was actually a few months ago, Philip and I went out for coffee and I had hot chocolate and it had a marshmallow on it, and then I ate it and then realized afterwards, like, oh shit, this was probably not a vegetarian marshmallow. So I've been a very bad vegetarian. Also, it was only like the middle of last year maybe that I realized that some paracetamol packs are like not vegetarian because they use gelatin for, you know, like the squishy ones, they use gelatin apparently. So didn't realize that until like last year, and ate a marshmallow recently. But I'm not a fake vegan because I don't pretend to be vegan. I did try going vegan at some point last year and it was just too much for me. Like, there were too many restrictions, and when I was younger I had like some issues with eating and like restricting myself and stuff, and basically like trying the whole like vegan thing just kind of, it was really pushing me in an unhealthy direction. So I decided to stick with just being vegetarian for now because that is what is healthier for me mentally. You regret going to university. I'm gonna say no, but I don't know, this one's weird. So actually I kind of use my degrees, but I don't, oh, that's upside down. But I don't like, I didn't need them to be where I am. I hate the fact that I have like 50 grand of debt or something for 2 degrees I don't really use. But I think that I will use them in the future, and I think they will become more useful. Also, I obviously met Philip at university, and I think that whilst I was at university, I really grew as a person, and I really came into myself, and it really gave me a work ethic that I didn't really have as much before, and like a better understanding of the real world. And I think that it really gave me like a lot of life skills and a lot of skills in well, a lot of experience in terms of learning about trusting people too easily. I had some really like fun experiences with horrible people and things like that. So I definitely learned a lot at university, and I think that I will probably end up using the skills that I learned there more and more as I get older. But for now, that's just a big fat debt that is gaining lots and lots and lots of interest for me. There is one that says that I will not take the vaccine. I will. I'll be taking it as soon as I'm offered it. So that's all I have to say on that, to be honest. I'm not going to get into it and get myself demonetized right now. There's a few that say like, I have had a very privileged life, I've come from money, I've been given everything in my life kind of things. I would say that my family definitely, when I was younger, had money, not like a wild amount of money, but they had enough money that we were like quite comfortable for most of the time. But then sometimes money would be a bit more difficult. So it's really hard to say without kind of giving away details about my family's finances that are not really my place. But things were easy sometimes, things were hard sometimes, and I definitely got given a lot more than some people would. My dad like helped me get my driving license, helped me get my first car, things like that. But then again, like, I know a lot of people whose parents would send them money every month the entire time they were in university, and I like lived on my student loans and worked, so it's a bit of both really. I definitely had a lot more help than some people did, and I'm really grateful for that, but I wouldn't say that I've worked for everything. And I currently pay for like my whole life myself, apart from my Spotify account. Dad, please don't kick me off the Spotify account. One says, you did really well in school. Yeah, I guess so. I did really well in like high school. Like when I was younger, I was definitely like way more interested in studying than anything else. Then when I went to college, I kind of messed up. And basically I was so used to like doing well without trying that I didn't really try in college. And then by the time I realized that wasn't going to work at college, it was kind of too late. And when I was younger, I actually really wanted to be a doctor, and then I couldn't because my A-level grades were too bad. And I still debate sometimes, like maybe I'll go back and do post-grad medicine, but basically that's why I didn't go to med school. Then in my undergraduate degree, I kind of still hadn't really learnt my lesson and messed around a bit more than I should have. Sorry, the camera cut out. When I was in my master's, I kind of like booked my ways up a little bit because I wanted to do a PhD, and the kind of rule at the university that I went to was that generally you needed a first class degree to go into PhDs. So I worked really hard because I really wanted to make sure I got the first class degree. Well, it's not actually called first class when it's a master's, it's called a distinction, but it's basically the same as a first class. And I got my first class, but then I decided that I didn't want to do a PhD after all. I wanted to leave Wales and come to that was a slip of the tongue, come to Manchester and kind of get started in life. I was starting to feel a little bit like I was more craving like working and starting to like get out of debt and do my own things, rather than like more than I was craving continuing education at that point. Not saying that I'll never do the PhD, because I do think I'll probably go back and do it at some point. Not literally go back to Wales, but like go back to university. But as for right now, it's just not what is right for me. I love what I do online and my job online so much right now, and I right now just really want to focus on that and make the most of it, because I am very aware that platforms like Instagram, YouTube, whatever, are not guaranteed things and they could all disappear tomorrow, and I want to know that I made the very most of this while I could and while the industry was still booming. So yeah, I would love it if this job could last forever, like the dream, but I don't think that it will, and I really right now want to make the most of it while it's here. Okay, let's do a couple less serious ones. I am an only child. No. Sorry, I can't speak into lip liner. I have 2 brothers. Oh, I don't know where my voice went then. 2 brothers and 1 sister. So definitely not an only child, far from it. I'm trying to pick like the most interesting ones out. You're straight. Obviously you're new to the party because I am very not straight and very open about that. I am bisexual and have been, all my life I guess, have been out for a very long time. So It's no secret. One actually really interesting one was that you wished you were straight. I feel like that's very juicy. Yes and no. Like, I wouldn't change who I am, and I don't want to be anybody else. I love who I am as a person and blah blah blah. And girls are great, just to throw that out there. But life would definitely be easier. Growing up would have definitely been easier because I really struggled like figuring out who I was and coming to terms with that. For a long time I thought that I was gay, and then I was like, this doesn't feel right. So then I was out as bi, and then I was like, no, I'm gay. And then like it was a big like thing for me, especially when I was younger, that it was really difficult trying to figure out like who I was. And I think there's still a lot of biphobia in the world, and that can be rough sometimes, but I wouldn't change who I am. I just wish that I could change the world to make them more accepting. There's actually lots of these saying that you guys think that I'm rich. I still have like a $2,000 overdraft from uni, so I don't think that a rich person would be sitting in their overdrafts. Okay, I think that that's enough for today. This video is going to get really long, and I feel like we've gone through like most of the kind of juicy and fun questions, and my cough is kind of starting to kick in, and I can feel myself getting more nasally. So I better go film my other video before I like completely lose my voice, because I can feel it going. So that's going to be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do let me know in the comments, like, do you like seeing these more like relaxed, chilled out videos, or do you prefer it when I'm a bit more like sat, you know, like at my like filming spot with the lights on and everything, and it's all very serious? Because I had fun filming this today, but I feel like if you guys don't enjoy it, then what's the point? So yeah, let me know what you think. I think I'm gonna put a bit of gloss on, you know. I feel like this is a bit too matte. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!